Football is a journey of 90 minutes or even longer at times, that the roles switch momentum very quickly, and there is always an opportunity to win a football game. The happiest moment is the first goal against Panama, because there really is a moment that there is not a lot of attention. It's your first goal in the World Cup, and at that moment we knew what we were.
Dries Mertens puts Belgium in front. Belgium could not have planned a better beginning. The volley was sheer perfection.
The defeat starts in your feeling. When you feel that you lost the game, then really you lost the game. It's probably it gives you the opportunity to be right, whatever you feel. If you feel that you can win, even if you're 2-0 down with 15 minutes to go, and I think that's what the final result in football starts in how you feel about it. But I think that game against Japan was special for many reasons. There are moments in a World Cup that you're going to be tested as an individual. And if you're playing for yourself, you'll never be able to help the team. You need to be able to understand that your role is to contribute and be ready to contribute. And I think that was the proudest moment that we had, for many reasons. Two subs that they coming on with the mentality of that they are ready to help the team. And they both score, something that has never happened in the World Cup before, that two subs managed to score a goal. And that's probably the most satisfying example as a coach, when you look back at all those signs, that everyone contributed as a squad and everyone allowed the Belgium to qualify and get into the quarterfinals. When you face in Brazil, I think you got a psychological barrier that you have to overtake. Brazil are psychologically stronger than any other team in the tournament because of the amount of World Cups that they've won. They've got the individual quality of players that they can win a game in one instant. And that's why we needed a tactical advantage. We needed to find a way of playing that it could give us an opportunity to not allow Brazil to be themselves. You got maybe 2 sessions to prepare a game of that magnitude. So I think watching the game, I think the first half was the perfect tactical display. Everything that we tried to achieve, it was executed in a manner that is down to the players' concentration and the players' belief and the players' always intuition of how to take that role in the game. But a way that is suited our players, is suited to make a dynamic game with our opportunity. We are a team that we can be clinical in those 6 seconds, 10 seconds attacks that we can have in transition, and try to force Brazil to do things that they are not probably used to. Romelu Lukaku being left-footed and having his power and pace and ball control that he has, to put him in a wide position to try to get in goal-scoring positions from those starting roles was essential. I think Kevin De Bruyne, with that opportunity of applying good pressure on the start of play of Brazil, where they always find a very good opportunity to find their key players like Neymar and Coutinho and Willian in 1v1 situations, was essential. Kevin De Bruyne was, for me, the most impressive midfielder in the World Cup. Someone that he can apply the right tempo in the game. Sometimes he can accelerate the pace of the game. Someone that he can finish in the 18-yard box, and sometimes he can start the play in front of your 18-yard box. He's a complete midfielder. It was the perfect performance in the first 45 minutes, down to try to use our players in what suit us as a team, rather than thinking that we were playing Brazil.
So here it is, the first semi-final of the 2018 World Cup.
Arriving to the game against France, there's a real positive feel in our group, because it's not a normal situation. You're arriving to the semi-finals of a World Cup, which is a real achievement. We knew how the nation were supporting us and how they were believing in the team. And then we're facing a team that a lot of our players share dressing room in the club level. France has got the individual quality of being able to defend really, really well and deep. They can press you really high up and make it a dynamic game. They can control the game, they can break you up. I just felt that we went into the game with a feeling that we were missing a player like Thomas Meunier, that he was very influential for us, and that forced us to change a winning team that we had against Brazil. Probably overall, looking after the game, the experience that France had on losing the final against Portugal in the Euros 2016, give them that extra sense of opportunity of affecting those key moments in the boxes. But we gave everything we had in a very, very difficult game. And the saddest moment, it has to be just missing out on the final. I know that when you start the tournament, if you think becoming the team with the best position in the history of Belgium in the World Cup and finishing with a bronze medal is a reason to not to have a sad moment in the tournament. The group was ready to go all the way and try to win the tournament. So the moment that you are stopped from that, it has to become the saddest moment of the tournament.
We told the world that we are Belgium!